Welcome to Maximising Efficiency with Dext. My name is Max Wiley and I'm a product domain expert here at Dext. So I've got quite an exciting one for you today. It's more of a product release than an existing feature. So the question I want to ask you is, does your practice or your clients struggle with having disorganized document storage? So they have documents all over the place and it's causing a bit of a nightmare. So often, whether it's an accountant or a client, a business owner, we often struggle with disorganized storage space using a mixture of solutions, whether that's a shared drive, a Dropbox folder, something else, which leads to having things literally all over the place. And efficiency is lost for you and your clients. So for you guys, when you're answering queries, you're trying to advise a client on a sale of a property or a sale of a vehicle, if you don't have all of those documents in one place, it becomes really inefficient to be able to deliver that service. And obviously clients themselves as well need to keep hold of everything as they go along the journey. The more information they have, the easier it is to run a business, to sell a business, and to get advice on certain things within the company. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to Dext Vault. Okay, Dext Vault is the brand new intelligent document storage tool. So I could talk about it for hours, but let's jump into a demo. So here we are within our cost inbox within Dext that you're all very familiar with. And when I was in practice, my clients would send all sorts of items into this cost inbox. Yes, they would send bills, receipts, but they'd often send a selfie of them and their partner or a picture of their cat by accident when they've picked the wrong selfie camera. Or they might actually put something in here that is, really useful for your business. So not like this sort of stuff, but more things like insurance documents, lease agreements, contracts, things like that things are really useful for your business. However, not really suitable to be going onto your purchase ledger or your sales ledger within your accounting software. Okay, so what do we do with these documents if we want to keep hold of them instead of just putting them into the archive that maybe we would do currently during the process? Okay, so this is where we're going to jump into Dext Vault and see how we can unlock a bit of smarter document management within the tool. So here we are, Dext Vault. Everything's nicely into folders like you'd imagine in any sort of document storage folder. We can jump in to see all the documents individually and any that we have to review, which we'll go into in a second. So what makes it special about Dext Vault? Why would you come into here and why would you store documents straight within here? First of all, we have this sort of app fatigue issue with your clients. So, you onboard them with Dext. If you can have a file storage solution that's also within the same platform, they don't have to use something else and have multiple different apps just to deal with you, their accountant within here. But they can also keep all of their business documents in here as well and use it for their own purposes. What you'll see here within our folders is we have a full sort of access rights within here. So we can choose our access rights between the folders and who can see not just what folder, but also what documents within those folders as well. So super secure and a real sort of customizable approach to the world of security within there. Okay, so we're going to jump into a document within here. So let's go ahead and click insurance within here. And we're going to go into van insurance within here. We're going to see this first document here. So what you'll see is we have created a summary here. So this is an AI generated summary. We'll look at the document and we'll create a summary for you so you don't have to type it up. The same for the subject as well. But like you experience in all of Dext, Dext has an amazing searchability and search function that you can pretty much search for absolutely anything. Say, for example, I wanted to search for this registration number of this vehicle. Say I was selling this vehicle and I wanted all of the insurance documents, I wanted all of the service history and all the documents I've stored to come up. So I can go into my files within here and search just that registration number and that'll pop up straight away because it's seen that information on this document. So we will extract all of the text and amounts within these documents so you can search them easily, making it super efficient for answering client queries and everything like that as well. Okay, so what else can it do? We can also have tags for our documents, so we can edit these and add tags so you can group things not just under folders but also tags if they have some relevance. And not only can you manually tag them as well, but what you can do is within this tag section here, you can add tags. So let's look at this one here. I want to call a tag 2023. So I want to apply 2023. And then we give Dext as the tool, the instructions, a bit like you would with any sort of ChatGPT or AI version. You would say, right, okay, I want you to apply this tag 2023 whenever you see documents from 2023. So anything with a date with 2023, it's going to now apply this to it, as long as we have that apply automatically for you. So you don't have to remember to manually tag all of your documents as they come in. You can set up somebody's auto tagging feature for it to do it for you. Okay, jumping back into that van insurance document. What you'll also see here, which I think is going to be really powerful for accountants, is obviously we have an insurance date within here. It's got policy start date, policy end date. So this is due to be renewed in 2nd of July 25. And what we can do there is we flag this item so that in this review section here, we have this insurance policy. And it's going to tell us when that's due for renewal. So if you do have any clients where you're doing that sort of outsource FD, you want to add that little bit more value. We all know that an auto-renewing insurance policy is not the best price you're going to get. So by flagging this to your clients, you have all their renewals, their insurance policies within here, you can offer a bit more advice to say, right, okay, up and coming in 2 months, 1 month, your insurance policy is going to renew. Maybe you should shop around to do something with that as well. Okay. So this is super exciting and a great introduction to Dext Vault. What excites me even more is after speaking to the product team, seeing some of the future developments that are coming our way for Dext Vault. So imagine in my world, you're an accountant. When I onboarded my clients, app fatigue was a real thing. They had a practice management solution, a payroll solution, they used Dext, they used an accounting solution. They had all these apps and it's super confusing for a business owner or a small business. So in my idea, I hope Vault will get there one day, is, you give your client Dext, they can potentially sign accounts within the Vault, they can potentially answer queries in the Vault, they can potentially, or you can potentially automate things within the Vault. So at month end, pull down profit and loss report for the month and issue it to the client so they can access all of those reports automatically once you've done a certain set of steps. So Vault has the possibilities to go endless, and our product team are really sort of doubling down on this feature to make it the best for you guys and to improve document storage and client communication and customer satisfaction as well. So yeah, if you do have any ideas, then we're all ears for Dext Vault, but enjoy the AI, enjoy the new version of document storage, and yeah, please give us your feedback and have a great time in Dext Vault. Cheers.